sir, man. It's the Free Breakfast Podcast. Food for thought and your most important meal of the day. I go by the name of DJ Pauly Guap.
I go by the name of Hefe Lockhart, man, and today we here live from Street Commerce, man.
Live on the check-in.
And we here, man, with a Charlotte legend. We don't even throw that term around loose.
I'm going to come clean. Can I get larger than legend real quick? Can we get pioneer? Can we get board member?
I appreciate that. That's hard.
Can we get seat, not a seat filler, like a nigga name on the seat. Yeah. You know what I mean? That type of shit. What they call that? A season ticket holder, man.
Definitely.
That nigga, you know what I mean?
Definitely, man, a city legend, man. We glad to have you here today, man. It's long overdue. I know.
We sitting here with Frais, man.
We did the Gamo episode.
It's my sister,
and you know, I called Paul and I was like, man, when we gonna do the first episode? Man. He was like, man, he trying to do it in LA. I said, man, fuck that. We gotta do that on the turf.
I'll try y'all get y'all out there, but you know, we home. We at the crib.
Man.
I think the story root is so deep that we gotta do it here.
Man.
Uptown is perfect.
It's perfect.
Sure.
Uptown is
How you doing today,
makes
man?
The most
good,
sense.
man. How y'all niggas rocking,
I'm
man?
good, bro.
Family in here for real.
Family, man. You already know.
Glad to have you up in here, man.
Oh God.
Yes, sir, Ski. We been down for shit. What? I remember we was, what was it? It was like 2010, 2011. I remember the first time I met Oak, bro. This nigga, goddamn, I was DJing, but I was a young nigga. I was coming up under like DJ Dexter Dynamite, you know what I mean? All of these guys that was doing, you know, what was the joints, the bodegas, right?
Yeah.
My nigga Oak, bro. I met this nigga, bro. This nigga performed, bro, one of the craziest songs ever, bro. And nigga threw the mic down, bro. This was Rebel Oak type shit. Like this was like, yo, this was yachts.
Bodega, I think.
This was bodega. This was yachts.
I'm still banned from that
You know
venue.
what I'm saying? Yo,
I can't even go get no chicken out of there. No cap.
No, straight up.
I tried to go in there and get a little 4-piece. They were like,
Nah.
not you.
You know what I mean? So kind of tell the people, man, talk about like what that time was like, being from the West Side, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, born originally in Atlanta, coming, you know, like tell the people all of that, man. Get into it.
You know, man, like really, you know, just that life shit, you know, how that shit go, man. You know, humble beginnings and shit, you know, fuck around in the street. Daddy got deported, all that rap shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, you know. So I always felt like I had to be me. Whether it was whatever the case may be, you feel me? But Charlotte molded my mind to be productive when there's no productivity going on. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
On some shit like, you know, trajectory, but no, you feel me?
Right.
No structure to go along with. So it was just like we was just in the streets, you know what I'm saying? And, you know,
It's wild. I never knew your pops got deported. I know you always talk about like, bro, like, yeah, bro, I got to do it for moms and my sister. You always talk about your mom and your sister, bro. Like, and that, bro,
Yeah.
I'm the same way, bro. So it's like, it really, bro, I champion that, bro.
I appreciate
you know what I'm saying?
that.
You love your moms, bro.
Hell yeah, my mom, my sister really like my second mama. You feel me? My mama really my best friend. You
Wow.
feel me? For real. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, she always kept us in line to do what's right morally. Fuck what the crowd is doing. You feel me? Do right or get your, you know.
Right.
You don't want to walk around with the
Right,
lump
right.
on your head because mama done rocked you one time.
That's a fact.
Yeah, you feel me? So I just put that shit into me and, you know what I'm saying? Just carry that shit with me, you know?
Right.
So
Right.
10 toes on everything.
How did you get into music?
Well,
Or rapping, rather. How did you get into making music?
truth be told, I wanted to be like 50 Cent.
What?
I ain't even know. Niggas don't
That's
even know.
crazy. I ain't know that.
My first rap name was 10 Cent. I was a fifth of 50. You feel me?
Crazy.
I was trying to be on that shit. I was ready to go to New York instantly. You feel me? I really love New York culture. Nigga Hove.
That's
you know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
Yeah,
So,
bro, that's one thing, bro. It's funny. He said that. Me, him, Big Eli, we was at the studio a few months ago, right? Nigga, we in the VIP, like, you know what I mean, get one in before we go in. This nigga, put on, like, some Hove, like, I'm talking Hefe, not like, Black Album Hove. We talking about, like, Blueprint 3, like 2, 1 point. You know what I mean? Like
Harlem
Hove
Shake.
that niggas don't like. We look like, my nigga, please. I'm like, oh, bro, why you don't show your fans, like, you listen to shit like this? Like, you're a real scholar of music. Like,
appreciate
you know what I'm
that,
saying?
man.
So, like, I'm glad we got a time, like, right now for you to tell them that, like, and expose, like, bro, you really a student.
I'm a student forever. I feel like, you know, so as long as you learning, you growing. If you ain't learning, you stuck. Like, you feel me? That's good and bad. You feel me? Because sometimes it's good to be stuck so you can be inspired again and again and again. Right. It's almost like a phoenix rising from the ashes. You feel me? Wow. Like, for real.
That's a fact.
So you 10 Cent. How you get to be in Frais?
All right, so I got with my good bro Banks on the beat.
That's a fact.
Legend in the city for real.
My brother.
For sure.
You
Shout
feel
out
me?
Banks.
Big bro.
And not only did I ain't gonna lie, it was like a Mr. Miyagi moment.
Wow.
You feel me? I'm just getting into really recording. I was timid. I ain't even know how to articulate really. You feel me? And he was like, "Yo, just be on the beat. Just be." You feel me? And then I ain't have no really way to make no bread like that. You know? So bro was giving me clothes out his closet. Real shit. Banks used to lace me, bro. Sweater fitted. A lot of the drip niggas see me known for is because of him. Real shit. He done put.
That's a fact.
It's crazy, bro.
So that shit with OG Lloyd, it goes deeper than
It's family, bro. It's forever shit. You feel me?
Yeah,
so when Lloyd put me in the building, I'm in there like, all right, boom, getting right mentally, but on the weights. You feel me?
Right.
Going out here dealing with people. You know what I'm saying? On Wilkerson Boulevard. I'm changing tires every day. He done showed me how to wet sand and, you know, apply the different grades of the sander. And you know what I'm saying? But this is all really just molding me to be patient. Persistence.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. You feel me? And I feel like this shit is what really armed me with the shit to be able to survive in this gladiator shit of Charlotte. You feel me? Because this shit like gladiator out here, bro.
Absolutely.
It ain't about the biggest man. It's about the smartest man. You feel me?
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
For real.
That's a fact. So going off of like when after you and Banks got a line, how did that turn into yachts? How did that get into like a whole movement? Because I mean, 6 said that came later.
Yeah,
that was after you know. You know, but kind of get into.
It's like I classify his career into 3 different sectors. You got KYC Frais,
That's a
you got
fact.
Burnout Boy Frais, and you got 6 Set Frais.
I
Yeah,
love
you
that.
feel me?
We're gonna touch on all of them.
Oh,
I
for
love
shit
that.
show. For
I
shit show.
love that.
Yeah.
I feel like with yachts, originally I wasn't a member. I was the little homie.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the bigger artist, JAE, kind of seen the potential in me that Banks was like, yo, like, he hard. Show him how to work the internet. So JAE put me on this internet shit like, look, blogs. This is back when blogs was the shit.
Right.
So he's like, look, just find out. Read, really. Just read. Read the article. And at the bottom, you'll see who wrote it. Google them.
Simple mathematics.
Simple math, you feel me? And now I'm working the internet, you feel me? So I started out kind of not even really like rapping out loud. I was the video kid, because I was shooting videos for niggas in the hood and over there on West Boulevard. Yeah, I was a video director. Yeah, you feel me? So I was, before I even was on some shit, I was shooting videos for other people just because I needed to be creative. You feel me? I needed some type of outlet.
Bro, I'm fucking learning shit every 2 minutes right now. Like, yo, this is shit he never talks about. Bro.
Yeah, I be scared to tell people this
Like,
shit because they think I'm a nerd.
Bro, what the fuck? Like,
Oh, me.
that's why it makes sense when we start directing this shit. He like, yo, bro, I fucking love this. Like, this is like, damn, like, that was a full circle moment for me. I gotta,
On me.
you know what I'm
On
saying?
me.
My bad.
On me.
Continue though, bro. That's
So
wild.
I'm
bro.
filming for niggas in the hood. I'm charging niggas $50, nigga. 20 up front, 30 when I'm done. Yeah, I was getting it in. I'm giving niggas HD videos. I'm trying to remember the homie who was the turning point for me. Not Maurice, but it was a nigga in the hood. He long dreads. And he was this hood nigga, bro. And I shot his video. He gave me a dub, and I finished the video. And mind you, I'm on Tumblr with it, so I'm throwing the Comme des Garçons art direction on this hood ass video. We doing color splash, black and white with the gold. You know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to get these people something.
Giving them that.
Yeah, you feel me? So, you know, I'm a Tumblr kid at heart, so I'm trying to do everything in my power to make this the sickest production ever, right? So when I hand the video over, he's like, yo, this shit sucks. I'm like, well, damn. Nigga, I thought I did it right, but all right, fuck it. So he's like, look, I ain't paying you, but I'm going to take the video. So I'm like, oh, so it's one of these moments. The video actually don't suck. You just don't want to pay me $30.
Yeah.
This nigga rock around raps. But it's cool. You know, I'm a young nigga. So it just put me in perspective of, okay, do you want to deal with this shit? I'm coming from working at a tire shop, sanding, putting my hands at work, being patient, to now I'm in the art field. I'm freelance. I get my first, like, I feel like I'm finna do something good, you feel me? Because bro was popping in the hood, you feel me? And he hit me with the, you ain't good or you ain't really that, like you thought you was. So it made me feel like, all right, do I really want to work for niggas for the rest of my life? I'm about to rap. Because I can rap, you feel me? Like, I know how to write. I know how to articulate, you feel me? Thanks to Banks, you feel me? So, like, I said, fuck it. I'm really going to rap. I come to Banks, I'm like, yo, fuck with me. He threw me in the studio. He threw me in the studio with Jay. He threw me in the studio with himself. Then, luckily, you know, like, my big brother Luke, that nigga came, because him and my sister best friends.
Wow.
Yeah, so he really my big brother for real. So he came, and now I'm at Miss Amy's. And I used to look up to Rail McFly. I used to look up to that nigga, bro. I used to not want to be him, but I wanted to damn near. If it's an ace of spades, I was the ace of hearts, nigga. You feel me? Like, so.
Nah, he had a big buzz.
Oh, McFly go crazy. I feel like, honestly, man, he is what most people don't want to look at, but that's where Charlotte is. We are an artful city. We smart,
absolutely.
articulate.
Absolutely.
You know, so,
well versed.
Yeah,
that's
you feel me?
Yep.
So I'm looking at what Rail doing and Miss Amy, and you feel me? I'm just soaking it in for real. I'm a kid. I'm just soaking all this game up. You feel me? So then, you know, start rapping, and I got my first shot. I performed at a bar with JAE, South Charlotte. And they didn't have a yacht shirt for me, but the homie had a yacht shirt that he just worked out in. So they just gave me this nasty ass, sweaty, musty ass yacht shirt.
Real Ricky shit.
It was on some proving yourself. If you really down, you'll do this shit.
That's a fact.
You feel me? Without having to put the gun in your hand and say, look, little nigga, crash out. But it's like, all right.
It was hazing you.
Yeah, low key. You feel me? But it was good because it was encouragement. It was strengthening.
It was
shit.
needed.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It was humbling. It builds character. So I go out there, I perform. Nobody knows me for real, but the crowd was bobbing their heads, and J.E. was fucking with me. And then Jay was like, yo, you need to come to New York. Just come up there and visit with me. You feel me? So now, boom, I'm to New York one time, first time, you know, moving around. It was straight. You feel me? You know, I met a lot of different people. I learned what networking was my first time in New York. Like, for real, I forgot the homie's name, but he know who he is. But I'm riding around with this mixy ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? He put me on the train. He taking me to the spots. We at the delis. Yeah. We talking to the wetties. You feel me? We got the body. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Wow. Eaters, all that shit. You know, and I'm like, damn, I'm fresh out the city, like wet behind the ears. Like, I don't know what's going on, but this shit lit. You feel me? So then I come back home, back to Charlotte, and it's slow. So I'm like, damn. What I'm gonna do? Like, press it. So that's when I realized, like, the internet is what's gonna save me. So let's go. I started pressing the blogs. I'm on blogs now. You feel me? People starting to notice me as an artist because of the blogs. You feel me? Then my man's Samir comes through with his wave of AMCS Bodega, gave me another leg up. You feel me? And I got to brush those. And to me, that was like for real gladiator shit.
Right.
Yes.
It was hard to survive in the AMCS Bodega if you really wasn't who you say you was.
The other day, we had a moment, right? And the moment was, we looked around and we was like, yo, who's still left from, like, the beginning? And the only people that they could name off top was you and Jay. You and Elevator Jay.
For sure.
That was the only people that in that room. I ain't even going to specifically name, you know what I'm saying, where I was at. But in that room, off the top, the only two people they could name was Frais and Elevator J.
It's crazy.
From 10 years ago, Hefe.
It's crazy because
it was crazy.
It's crazy because it's really like, it's like a lunch table situation.
Right. And De Niro, of course. And, and Luke.
De Niro,
like, other than the obvious, you know what I mean, people that, the obvious five, you know what I mean? It's like a... That's you were there.
Shit, baby too though.
Yeah.
I know he's superstar astronomical, but we gotta be real. He was there
for sure.
too.
Yeah.
You feel me?
He was
humble,
right,
and ready.
Hey,
very unorthodox, but he was hard already.
I tell people all the time, bro, that first show, people don't understand. That was that. I'm glad you fucking here to talk about that, bro. That was the baby's first concert. Yeah. Prior to that show, he had only done 2 shows. One at Cameo and the other was at Onyx.
Cameo.
Two club shows before he did that concert.
Cameo, man. God damn. You ain't never snuck a Cameo. If you don't know about Cameo, you ain't from the city,
that's
bro.
a fact.
Really
nigga,
if you ain't got no stripes in
Cameo, man. Goddamn. You don't know nothing.
Nothing. You not
straight up,
man.
Here,
for real.
That's a fact.
That was hard.
But yeah, man. And it's crazy. You was the headliner of that show.
Oddly enough.
You and Key was the headliners of that show, so it's like it's
thanks
wild.
To Booth. Shout out
to Booth.
You know what I'm saying? But see, we done skipped.
We done jumped. We done jumped up so
far.
We did.
We got to talk about that Gladiator.
We did.
Gladiator. You feel me? You got
every man for theyself.
You got straight drop. Straight drop gang.
They was killing it back then.
Straight drop gang.
Straight drop, bro.
At that time was Tom Brady, the Patriots.
Yes. Oh yeah,
I tell
absolutely. Absolutely.
You don't come ready.
I tell Shaq that all the time.
Yeah.
I say, bruh, straight drop, bruh, was like...
I'm gonna give you some more. So it was crazy. Me and Shaq used to work at McDonald's together.
What?
On Farm Pond Lane.
Bruh,
hey, listen, I'm a real nigga. You feel me? We humble beginnings for sure.
Yeah. Humble beginnings,
you feel me?
That's
why I really like, even though me and certain artists, we may not appear to have a mutual respect, I got mad respect for all these niggas.
So that's why when we was in the studio that time and you was like, bruh, put Shaq on that song with De Niro and put Bizzle on here with me. All right, bro, you fucking me up, bro. This
it's crazy,
bro.
It's a crazy.
Wow,
this before
bro.
rap,
I didn't know you knew Shaq, bro.
When we worked at McDonald's together.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, he was always that nigga too.
Bro,
we back there. He was up front. You know what I'm saying? Getting the bread. I'm in the back of the window. What's crazy is my homegirl Monica, who I went to the Met with. Her mama was basically the nigga who ran the motherfucker.
Wow,
you feel me?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a crazy time too, nigga. I remember one time I had a drug dealer nigga come through the drive-thru, and he was arguing with his bitch, right? And I guess he thought he gave me some ones for their food. Then he gave me a rat. I did not turn it in. I'm not turning, bro.
Easy.
And then even asked for the change. I had maybe an hour and a half left on my shift, boy. That was the longest hour and a half of my life.
Kept it cool like a Pisces, though. My nigga,
we
know that.
Yeah.
He gonna keep it cool to the end of the shift. Tell boss man, all right.
You feel me?
You feel me? My nigga taking that to 1,500. Nigga, we going up.
Trust. That ass. Trust.
That's a fact, nigga.
That shit was crazy. But yeah, man, you know, AMCS Bodega, the early days, man, that shit what made Charlotte what it is for real. Like, if you wasn't there, you wasn't there. But if you was there, you know what's up. You know, shout out Mike Namath for real.
Oh, shout out Mike Namath. Shout out Sam.
Believe it or not, them the niggas who really put me in that box.
Pioneers.
Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Pioneers. And we could talk about. Didn't you perform at the Pac Div show?
Yeah.
With Luke, let's not forget about that. I know we talk about that every other, episode, but it was only a couple people involved in that, and that was definitely one of them things. Pac Div in our city, what was that, 2010, Hefe?
Yeah, you
2010 at Jet Lounge. Come on, man.
I feel like dirt.
When did you know it was time to put out a project? You can fact check me, but I think the first one is the Sway tape.
Actually, it was, you're right, honestly, but really my first project was Sir Cushington.
Sir Cushington.
Yeah, and it was
that's
basically
a deep cut right there.
Yeah, that's a deep cut. I wasn't there for that.
It was only on what was that shit called? It was like a Bear Share link.
Word.
Yeah, you feel me? Had the Bear Share link. It was just a compilation of songs.
Okay.
My late homie Tarek, he did the cover for me. And it was crazy. It was like my first real thing, you know. Like I did a video, the Frais. That's what Frais was on.
Okay.
Yeah,
I do remember. I remember that single. I didn't know it was on the tape. Sir Cushington.
Yeah, Frais got me in a lot of trouble.
For real?
Really?
Yeah, man. Niggas thought I was a devil worshiper. Frais. They was like, "What the fuck you on, nigga? It's a Bible Belt city. What are you thinking?
That's
you feel me? My mama knew it was cool though. My mama was like, "Boy, you just rock around with your friends. Rock out. At least you ain't over here with the rest of these niggas." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was at least putting myself to good use. So she wasn't tripping. Mama always had my back. But yeah, so
Did people know? I mean, I know you was very open telling people what Frais meant.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, but a lot of people don't know until they be like, "Oh, what's that mean?"
Well,
and
you know, it's
like you tell people.
Go ahead and break that down for the people.
It's a play on vibes because you know people think Frais, strawberries, cream, parfait. For sure.
Frais is a foodie, guys.
Yeah, you
just
feel
so
me?
you know, I'm talking not no like nut ass foodie. I'm talking like a exquisite foodie.
Oh
like,
yeah, I like to get down.
Oak will hit you up midday on the like, yo, what, bro? Meet me in No Doubt, bro. Let's go. Him and Booth, bro. They some foodie ass niggas, bro. They'll pull up at a random spot, tell you to pull up. Yo, you gotta try this food, man. They got like this truffle. I'm like, what? Yes.
Oh me.
For real.
But Frais is really it's cold. It's wintertime. It's new, always evolving. That's why it's fresh. Not fresh in the sense of clothing, but fresh in the sense of I'm late to the party. I'm the last one here. You feel me? Like that's what Frais is. You feel me? And yeah, you know it. I really developed the term to be like more what's the word? International. You know what I'm saying? Like Frais. But he go overseas and it's Frais. You feel me? Go to Germany, it's Frais. Whatever the fuck they were saying over there. You feel me?
Yeah, so you was already thinking about shit like this early.
Hell yeah, man. Because I ain't want to.
Shit like
you
that.
feel me? I ain't want to play with it. Like, because this shit, you know, one thing I learned early on in the rap, the internet shit is the internet never forgets. It's permanent. So, you going to be Frais tomorrow? Do you really want to be Frais tomorrow? Do you really want to be, you know what I'm saying? I know everybody, you know, I fuck with everybody alias. You feel me? Because to me, it's like a flag, a family crest. You feel me? You building a brand, so you protect the brand, so you got to have something that's worth branding. So, you know, I was just looking at it from like a Steve Jobs, Apple perspective, simple, 5 letters, algorithms, 5 letters. You feel me? Having the A in the middle. So if you type in FR, whatever the case may be, you type in A because that's the first letter. I'm going to come up to the top. Yeah, you feel me? I was just...
See, that's why everything I always tell people, bro, everything Oak do calculated, bro.
I have to.
It's all a thing. Like, you and Kirk, bro. Y'all are my 2 homies, bro.
Shout out to the school.
And Hefe, bro. Y'all niggas, bro. Measure 10 times, cut once, man. We gonna do it like that every time, man. You know what I'm saying?
So we ain't got to do it again.
So you ain't got to, and you just gonna waste more time doing it wrong the first time. You got to do it 2 times. Like, it's a waste of time, man.
That's a fact.
Waste of time and money.
Exactly.
So when we talk Sway Tape, like, who did that cover? Was it Lou or
Nah, it was
Joey?
Nah, it was
Who did that cover?
It was Tark again.
Tark did that with the AKs, like with the colors.
Yeah. Tark did that again.
Playing on art again, like it's like that's always been in the brand.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Wow.
Tark put me on. Tark introduced me to Tumblr. Tark introduced me to thinking better, higher, faster, stronger, and not being afraid to be laughed at because your idea sounds ridiculous. It's okay that people don't get you at first. It's okay. It's good because not everybody's supposed to get it. Because if everybody did, you would just be like everybody else.
That's a fact.
So, you know.
I remember that was a time when you and Milan was wearing Kevin Vane heavy.
Shout out to Kevin Vane.
And I remember, bro, I was the freshest big nigga on the planet back then. I still am, but goddamn, back then, I used to want to get a Kevin Vane leather, bro.
KV was my dog.
And he couldn't he couldn't make big nigga clothes. You know what I mean? Like, so I used to be saying like, damn, bro, I can't have no Kevin Vane, bro.
You know what's crazy though is that we all went to school together. Kevin Vane was at the Met.
Wow.
Yeah, he was a hood. He was a hood nigga too.
It's crazy. His pops did my mama hair her whole life.
That's
man,
crazy.
17. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Shout out Big Kevin.
On me.
You know saying Big Kevin, man.
Yeah, Kevin Vane be with the goons, man. With the shooters.
It's crazy, bro. He's so talented, bro. I tell him, I seen him last week at the joint at the party, and I was like, yo, I'm like, bro, I need you to get back in the clothes once you get to a point. You know what I'm
please
saying?
save us. We don't know what to wear.
Like, I remember when Kevin Vane used to have custom pieces on y'all, like, and I'd just be like, damn, like, I seen this one jean jacket he made out of glass.
Oh, so
like
beautiful.
He broke
I remember.
like a lot of bottles of wine and glass and bro, just put it on a jean jacket. And, like, it molded. And I'm like, yo, is that real glass? He's like, yeah, bro, it's glass.
Yeah, bro, he came to school dressed like Lady Gaga. Niggas was fucking blown. We at the Met, nigga.
Right, that's a fact.
Niggas was not coming like that at the Met. Right. Niggas was like, damn.
He walking up in there, goddamn, on some next shit.
But the simple fact that certain niggas rocked with him, they had to respect him.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You feel me? Like real shit.
Right. That's a fact.
Talk about, I consider you like, me and Paul call you like the Gucci of the city.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
and what we mean by that is like you be like discovering the talent early. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Should have put all these niggas on paperwork.
Yeah. Hey, I know now you be looking back like, fuck, bro.
Well, nah. I actually look back and smile because I just appreciate that the city got, like, you can vouch for a nigga and they follow through,
bro.
Yeah,
you feel me? Because that's hard. A lot of people deal with that. You feel me?
I feel like you, De Niro, y'all are the. If there were any A&R artists, y'all are those.
When it's all said and done, a lot of shit branched off from y'all.
That's a fact.
Man. Nah, De Niro, that dude, man.
Right.
Like, a lot of people might have missed the wave, but believe it or not, man, like a lot of tables and a lot of wheels turn in the city, a lot of gears turn in the city. Because of De Niro, who he is, he brought that first. Boom, check these niggas out.
Yeah. You and De Niro was the first people I saw really on blogs, like out the city, like
for sure.
on when it's like we transitioning from yachts. We out of school, we graduated. We figuring this shit out. It's kind of like then the 2012, 13 that comes, and it's like y'all on ill roots.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Mike Wax.
Oh my god,
Mike
bro.
Wax, that's family, bro.
Kind of. Yeah, I was just gonna say tap in on your relationship. You know what I mean with Mike.
Yeah, I mean, Mike really started with Uzi, Gabe. Gabe is really like, man. We got to talk about Burnout Boys.
Right. I was about to say that. Because was Gabe a part of Burnout Boys?
Yeah, he was the third Burnout Boy.
So it was you, Grosso, and Gabe. Okay.
Yeah, we was that. It was that. That's what it was supposed to be. Unfortunately, things played out the way they did, but still, it was love there. It was real love there because look where it took me.
Right.
You feel me?
That was, like I said, me and Kirk was having a conversation literally yesterday about how one of Virgil's like flyer formats was stolen from Burnout Boys.
Not for sure.
Like I'm talking about parties that we used to go to, like when dudes using pluses.
Yeah, Death to Charlotte,
bro.
Death to Charlotte,
to Charlotte, bro. At that little
people
didn't
understand it at the time,
bro.
Thought it was a diss, but it was like death is rebirth. You feel me? We are ushering in a new era of Charlotte. You get what I'm saying?
And that was 2013, fresh 2013.
We bringing the hipsters to the hood, and the hood to the hipsters. And Tyler Grosso, he's a mad scientist. It's crazy. We went to Hopewell together. Before I went to the Mac, I went to Hopewell and I got kicked out.
Okay.
Yeah, they kicked me out of Hopewell, so that's how I ended up at the Mac.
That's what I was about to say. How did the whole Burnout Boys thing even come about?
So, me and Grosso, we're just acquaintances. And then Tumblr solidified it. Then we started kicking it. The first time Grosso actually came to the hood, some niggas broke into his car and took all his super radical trap jaw merch.
Oh, wow.
But I got it back.
Oh,
real nigga shit.
Real
no cap.
nigga.
Real nigga.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah.
Who the fuck that white boy in the hood? Man, listen, man, this shit bigger than that.
Fact.
They ain't know.
That's a
know.
fact.
You feel me?
That's a fact.
I thank God for Grosso because he changed my life for real.
Bro,
No cap.
I remember I used to see like it was like Grosso always had a plan. That's number one. Number two, it was because I DJ one of them parties, one of them Burnout Boys party, and it was just insane, bro. Like basement, sweaty walls,
Exactly.
like
Rage,
bro. Like
rage.
this was rage before the rage. Like
We
this
was raging,
bro. Like
for
this
sure.
is like, bro. I'm talking heavy trap music,
feel me?
BPMs going crazy.
You would
This
think
is
the crowd was listening to fucking Fallout Boy or some
bro.
shit. You feel me? It
But
was-
they in there.
Nah, they
going
rocking out.
crazy,
You feel
bro.
me? It was
Like,
crazy.
and it's wild because like that was around our Future Talk. That's like that time where it's like Earth and bugs and
Yeah.
streetwear,
Yeah.
and just that was it.
Yeah.
That's what was going on.
We
So,
brought that punk shit to the city.
Right.
For real. That
For
punk
sure.
rock vibe.
For sure.
In what ways? Because you said in ways he changed your life. In what ways did he help you?
I mean, well, just first of all, Man, it was at one point, you know, a lot of people don't know Grasso now, but at one point, man, Grasso named whole weight. Like, big weight. Like,
Yeah.
Like, till this day, people are like, yo, you a Grasso still cool, bro. I love that nigga. He's my nigga, bro. Real shit. Like, for real. Like, he really that for the people he there for. You feel me? Mm-hmm. You know, everybody got their perspective on, bro. But me personally, man, that's my nigga. Like,
right.
You know, and, man, he just... You know, introducing me to Ian, introducing me to bro, fucking everybody, bro. Everybody I know, Grasso introduced me to to a certain point, and it just snowballed.
I remember after y'all were going heavy with the in the city shows, it was like a point where y'all kind of started bringing. This is pre-Smokers Club. We're gonna get to that, but when y'all bringing like a Cardi, you were the first person to ever bring Cardi to the city.
Yeah, Cardi, my little brother.
Like I'm talking like
this was
like early, bro.
Yeah,
Cardi performed in front of an empty crowd, damn near. Like on some like it was only a cult at the front, and everybody else was like not. He was at the end. It was the end of the show. He was the last one, and I was like, yo, like this nigga's on to something.
Yeah, Cardi was. We met because of a mutual friend, Johnny Punani. If you in the A, you know Johnny. Atlanta Stan.
Yeah, that brand.
Yeah, you know Johnny. That's my nigga. I be seeing Johnny around there to this day. That's one of my good friends. That's why I knew to fuck with Tyler because he was bringing me around good people, bro. Like people with big hearts. Not deep pockets, but we always like-minded individuals. And that's a hell of a force to be reckoned with. That's what can't
counts.
Buy. Yeah,
that's what counts. Absolutely.
You know, and Johnny, you know, he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna introduce you to my young nigga Cardi." Cardi pulls up, red V-dub. He was in his shorties with some green leaf cigars. You know what I'm saying? But we smoking wood, so you feel me? I'm not sure that was his first wood or not, but you know, that was the first time we met. And you know, we hit it off. It was love since day one, and still to this day.
For sure,
Cardi's a really good friend of mine. I'm so happy that he is who he is. He's crazy.
He is, bro. Because then I remember when he got around Awful, and we could all the homies, our homies was in Atlanta, Miles and Izzy, and everybody fucking with 2-9 and
lunch table vibes.
Real like it's just like yo, like, and seeing Cardi out there, like, and just us having a good relationship with Ethereal. It was just like, damn, like, bro, like, it just legend. Like, wow. Like, so kind of talk about, kind of that, me personally, I feel like the turning point for your music was 70s porn.
For sure.
Me personally, I feel like that was you going into character. That was the first time our city kind of saw our generation going into character. You know what I mean? From the fashion, like wearing foreign shit like that, that you know what I mean? High fashion shit. Niggas in the city, we was wearing streetwear, bro. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? We real city kids, like real. We was in 10 deep, hundreds, preem, like you know what I mean? We was in shit like that. So when you started kind of wearing like
Garçon,
that, like
jeans
that,
and
you know what I mean? Like the nudie and the this and the, like once you start getting into shit like that, and it was like everything was avant-garde. Fashion.
That's the approach for sure.
It was like that's when it kind of transitioned.
It's still that for sure though.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just a little more grown, a little more, evolved.
You feel me?
Kind of talk about what inspired you to take your music in that direction.
New York, man. Brooklyn, Ralph Avenue.
Wow.
What's the beach out there? I'm not too. What's that? Coney Island.
Coney Island.
Coney Island. Yep. You feel me? Chinatown. The Good Company. Shout out my big brother Heem. You know, just being around all this shit, seeing all this shit, and Tumblr. Tumblr, bro.
So how did you like once because this is prior to Booth and Shipes. How did you shout out Nate? Shout out Fried Veggies. How did that? Get into play where Nate was like it's something special about you, bro. I gotta take you to Shipes. Like, how did that kind of talk about the Frais Smokers Club? Because I got blessed in that situation.
Same.
You know what I mean? My nigga Oak pulled me up. Like, yo, bro, I got an opportunity. We got 2-3 dates on tour, bro. Like, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? He gave me my first tour opportunity. You know what I mean? So I kind of talk about that Shipes. Smokers Club Frais situation, like
back when at the Joint on 36 days, I took a photo in front of their store. Miss Amy had some good people in town around that time. She had the guys from Source, Fader, all that shit. They were here.
It was love.
Yeah, so she put me into that pool of people just, bumping shoulders with them, introduce yourself. So when I dropped my tape, Emerald Bay, basically that was my first time. Like,
this was before 14, right?
No, this
or
is
after 14. No, Emerald Bay was right after 14. Okay.
Yeah, I had moved to Seattle to really just my first time on the West Coast. You feel me? I just wanted to do something. You feel me? We coming out of the Burnout Boy era. Everything's kind of just being how it was, you know. So I just wanted to go out there and explore. And I ended up finding Emerald Bay. It's a place called Emerald Bay. And I went there with the homies. We was really just out there fucking around and shipping packs, getting money type shit. You feel me? And we go to Seattle, working around in Northern Cal, Sacktown, Sacramento, all that shit. And we just found Emerald Bay, checked it out. It was dope. It inspired me to think on that level of like full, like cohesive project. You feel me? Like a body of work that you could call an album, but it was a mixtape. But you know what I'm saying? I approached it like an album. So I drop it. My good homie David Turner, he threw me up on Fader, gave me the Fader premiere. That shit was big shockwaves. You feel me? Like Fader at that time was
I haven't
huge.
heard that nigga. I haven't heard that name, like David Turner, John Tanner, like these writers like from that era. I haven't heard these names in so long, so that's wow.
They literally put me on.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
For real. And Source, they run a little small article, Source magazine, and the photo of me standing in front of the Journal 36 was the cover photo for the article.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so Nate was like, "Oh shit, thanks." I'm like, "Shit, thank you, nigga."
No doubt.
Like,
No
I'm
doubt.
in here fucking with Booth,
Right?
just coming through, saying what's up. Booth is a real nigga. You feel me? He
right.
was really trying to get the community together.
Bro,
so.
what? That's like when I met Booth, bro. Like that was he the big brother I never had. Like type shit. Like me and Booth, like real live. Like
Nah, for sure.
like what's the nigga that was on MTV? Dr. Dre and Ed Lover, bro. That's what they call me and Booth. Bro.
Yeah, Booth
like,
used to front me
real,
work.
Bro.
That's my nigga for
Real
real.
talk.
He nigga help me get my bread up.
Yeah.
For real, he
You
used
know
to front me
saying?
work all the time, man. I appreciate that.
Like Booth changed my life, bro. No bullshit.
Nah,
but,
Booth done did a lot for a lot of niggas. I can say he done did a lot for me too, man.
What?
For sure.
That nigga Booth I bulldoze my way, nigga. Working at the shop, nigga. Shit was crazy that summer, nigga. What? That was up. But so kind of once it was like Nate took a liking to what was going on after Emerald Bay. Kind of talk about like the path after that. Like what?
So Nate took me back to New York. Now I'm living in Bed-Stuy. You feel me?
That's when he had the fat crib out there.
Yeah, you feel me? He had the guard. He had the guard.
Yeah,
Niggas was out there. Like Nate really put me on to a way of thinking, money management, all type of shit the niggas wasn't onto. You know what I'm saying? Financial literacy.
That's a fact.
Also being able to go to the studio. Somebody's giving you a chance, man. Johnny Shipes. They took me in like a little brother. For real. Like, for real, bro. Like, man, they taught me a lot of shit that I don't think I would have known if I wouldn't have went through that shit. You feel me?
Just about the business side of
Business, the way to work the room. You know what I'm saying? Do not dull your shine. Don't be so timid. Speak up. Speak loud.
Speak proud.
Yeah,
Right?
you feel
Absolutely.
me? Be proud of who you are.
Absolutely.
Nigga. Like, quit all that little shy guy shit. That ain't gonna work out here.
Right.
You up here with the big dogs. You gonna get chewed up.
Right.
You wanna
You
be
in
shy
New York
guy.
City. That's
yeah,
a
you
fact.
feel me? So they, and Shipes, he let me kick it with Joey. I kicked it with Joey Bass a few times just to let me bump shoulders with these artists. You feel me? But these niggas is 10 toes. Like I'm coming out of a city that's rough.
Right.
Lil Boosie era, you feel me?
That's a fact.
So I'm up here with Joey Badass and all these more creative artists, so I'm like soaking up game from them too. I spent a little bit of time with Nick Caution here and there. He was cool. The other homie.
You pretty tight with what's my boy? He fuck with Starlito. Mob Squad.
Mob Squad Nard.
Nard. Man, blood couldn't make us closer.
Yeah.
For real. Nard, man, that's my big brother. You know, he always had my back.
I remember when you brought me on the tour dates when we did like them 2-3 shows. You was when we would go backstage, he'd be like, "Shit, bro, grab them woods. We about to go over here fuck with Nard and goddamn, you know what I mean? Kick it with them." He like, "Yo, these Jacksonville niggas, bro." Like,
Yeah,
woo.
you feel me? Them
So
niggas
I'm
country
like,
as
bro, they
hell.
country as hell, niggas. Like,
Feel like home.
you know what I mean?
Oh,
It was
God.
cool. Like that was, and it was dope. Like, wasn't G Herbo on that tour?
Yep,
It
Herb was on that motherfucker. Shout out to
like,
Herb.
Shout out Herb. It was
Yeah.
Herb. Dizza. You know what I'm
Diz was
saying?
on that motherfucker.
Yeah,
That was
a good
great,
one.
bro. That was one of the best times of my life. You feel me?
For sure,
I ain't
man.
getting no money from the tour or nothing like that.
Nah,
but
yeah, we was just
just
living.
good. It was good. Like for real, it was a blessing. Like
That's resume work.
yeah,
You know
you
what
feel
I'm
me?
saying? For real.
Like and I, you know, like to see my name up on billboards and shit when they was doing the promotion, that was enough for me. That shit had me lit. You feel
Right.
me? I was away from home. I'm on tour. My mama proud of me and shit.
That's a fact.
You know,
you
I
ain't
feel like-
getting in trouble. Nigga.
Yeah, you feel
like,
me? It
you
ain't
doing
the
good,
you know,
bro.
ain't no more
Yeah.
bracelets from
Right.
pigs. You feel me? We really on the road this shit. So
Right.
that shit was lovely, man.
So how do you get into like the I'll say the 6 set era?
Okay, so 6 set basically was I needed an identity after Burnout Boys. You feel me? Like I just needed an identity. My nigga Tark birthday was 06/06. You feel me? So his shit was he wanted to do 666 set. You feel me? But just I'm already done rub people the wrong way with Lucid Frais. We're
Right.
not gonna go over there no more.
Right.
You feel me? So we just gonna call it 006 set. You feel me? And the 00 really was just more so like a prototype.
So incorporating kind of that piece of Burnout Boys into it, like with the numerics, the flyers, the black
Yeah.
flyers with the flat text and the
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean, shit like that. Kind of, how did that? Is that kind of where you kind of put that big A&R hat on? As far as like Hefe was saying, building 6 set period, like you said, you have
Yeah.
to create an identity.
Yeah, 6 set was me really like I knew that like the solo shit was cool. You feel me? It's easy. You feel me? Like it was whatever. But I felt like I needed to really impact into the city and do something that stretches beyond what I was doing for myself. You know, I wanted to just build for real. I wanted to just get active and, you know, just show people that, you know what I'm saying, I'm not so one-dimensional. You feel me? I can build a team, too.
Right.
So I started out with Kumar. I was like a good friend of mine. Kumar and his little brother was best homies. Yeah, and the little homie ended up passing, unfortunately. And, you know, we was just all there for each other, and that's what brought me and Kumar closer. Yeah, so me and Kumar, you know, I just, come on, rock out with me. You feel me? And then,
Shout out my nigga Kumar.
yeah, Kumar's
bro.
crazy. That's my boy.
Right, bro.
Little so-so.
Right, little so guilty, man.
Yeah, and you know, he brought me Fendi and John, rest in peace, my little brother too.
Rest in peace, John Doe.
Yeah, you know, and so, you know, we just rocking out, and I remember I was recording at Miss Amy's with Bankroll Bird, and Bird introduced me to Storm. And I had already knew about Jay Storm because he was doing beats for King Louis at the time.
That's a fact.
So
And Soulja Boy.
yeah, you feel me? So I reach out to Jay Storm just on some, let me get some beat shit, you know, and we end up working and just, you know, we liked each other. It was cool. Like we had good chemistry. So, you know, we brought him into the set. So now it's me, Fendi, So-So, John, and Storm. You feel me? And we was just working. We was a good team. We bounced ideas off of each other. You know, we were young, so we had that like young nigga mentality in the group, which was good and bad. But overall, man, it was a well-oiled machine. You feel me? It was flavors.
Y'all got a damn Cole Bennett video.
You feel me?
That's a fact.
You feel
Classic
me?
I
song.
see the money, let's get
How
it.
did that song
You
come
know what I'm
about?
saying?
So we were recording over in Nodi.
Shout out Bizzle.
Yeah, shout out to my dog Bizzle.
Yes,
and we making this song. We was just in the studio, regular studio day.
Regular shit.
Regular day. Everybody come
this
through.
This is pre-West.
No, this we had West.
This
studio.
was West? Oh, okay.
West recorded it and mixed it.
Okay, okay.
So we had West shit. And we kicking it, you know what I'm saying? This West, he finally got his studio. Like, I remember when I first recorded at West, it was just like a black padded floor with a mic stand and a computer. No booth, no nothing, none of that. No, nothing. So then he like, yo, I got my shit together, come back through. He got it laid out.
It
was the icing on the cake. We was like, yeah, and you can smoke weed in here.
That's a fact.
Dunzo.
Yep.
I'm recording here all the time. Like,
right.
What? You feel me?
Right.
So,
No Doubt Studios was an era.
Definitely.
So, yeah, we're just recording, and then my homie Cocaine Deezy, he's the one who produced the beat. He was making those, like, you know, that vibe, but that sound of that time, you know.
It was real spacey kind of.
It was groovy.
Yeah, very
you feel
groovy,
me?
Yeah.
So we get the beat, right? And I'm like, I see the money, let's get it. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm not finna even say this hook.
Right.
I'm gonna let John say this hook. Say, yo, John, go in here and say this. So I had already written the hook for Let's Get It. So go ahead and record that, right?
That's why I told him he reminded me of Project Pat.
On
Because
God.
of how he said that. Like, and John, people, I don't know if people know, I say this all the time, bro. John Doe loved Project Pat.
Nah, for
That's
sure.
how me and John Doe was even cool.
Hood, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about, I was blasting some Project Pat one time when was around each other. Like, nigga, what you know about that? Da, da, da. I'm like, nigga, what you know about that?
Right,
You know what I mean? But, like, yeah, like, he, like, I see the money, let's get it. Like,
Yeah,
it's
he
like,
was on that motherfucker.
He was on that etta. Like, he was on that, bro.
Yeah,
like, you know
feel
what I
me?
mean?
And that's why I wanted him to do the hook, because he had that voice. He had that presence, that swag. You feel me? So he did a hook, and then, boom, Storm, first verse. Then instead of bringing back a hook, I was like, well, we going to do a posse cut. We're not going to go back and forth, but we not going to do the regular verse, hook. It would have been fucking 8 hooks on that motherfucker by that time.
Facts.
Yeah, you feel me? So Storm goes first. Throw Fendi on there because he was younger, budding, more energy, and I wanted to switch up the sonics. So you coming from the lazy flow to now you got young Fendi on here. You feel me?
Right.
Then I say, well, I'm gonna punch in right after Fendi. Punch in after Fendi, drop my shit. You feel me? Then we bring the hook back in. You feel me? Just to keep it fresh.
Right. Keep it
feel
going.
Me? Keep it fresh. So then I was like, yo, we got obviously, and Bizzle was there when we was making the song, and I was like, we got obviously just keep us on the song. But I was like, let's make it a city thing. Let's Q Bizzle is my brother at the time. Bizzle, nigga, saved my life. Real shit. We ain't gonna speak on the mechanics and the logistics of the situation, but that nigga saved my life. Still owe that nigga. For real. So Bizzle come through, drop his shit, you feel
Real
me?
nigga.
Boom. You feel me? We got the track lit. Kumar wasn't present at the time. So that's the only reason why he wasn't on the original song. So we recorded, you know, get it back, boom, West mix it, it's lit. I reach out to Cole Bennett, and Cole Bennett wasn't like fucking with everybody at the time. He was like, if I like your song, I will give you the opportunity to get it shot.
Right.
So I sent music to him. He like, oh, I like this shit. I knew he was going to like it because he was making Famous Dex videos at the time.
That's a fact.
And I was like, kind of like not biting Famous Dex, but just seeing how that type of music was going.
Right. It was the beginning. I remember because me and you used to talk about it. He was like, it's the beginning of the crash out culture.
Exactly. The hairband phase.
Right.
For rap.
It's like, yo, like this is, like you said, the headband phase for rap. We're going to do punch in, no writing, fucking, we're out all night, bitches. Like, it's lit. Like,
damn, so you just threw that shot out there in the dark. Like, you just hit Cole Bennett and sent the shit to him. And he was like, fuck with it.
Well, he was already floating around the crew because Jay Storm had his presence in Chicago.
Right.
He probably was like, you know, they got Storm. He rapping on this track. It was all perfect. You feel me? It was a nice thing. You know, it was well put together, and I feel like he saw the potential in it. And it was a group. He never shot a group. And truth be told, he never left Chicago at that time either. So I was the first artist that he shot outside of Chicago.
And that was early Lyrical Lemonade time.
Yeah,
so
you feel me? And he always tells people, he's like, yeah, you know, Frais is one of the first people I shot outside of my city. Yeah, and we wasn't having back then.
Right.
I pieced this flight.
Right.
You know, got him out here. Pieced this hotel room. We wasn't having shit, but I just put it together because I want it to be. You know, I'm coming off a Smokers Club tour. You feel me? I'm thinking like, how can we really take this shit to the next level?
That's A&R Frais.
I was about to say, bro, you snapped, brother. Mind the fucking A&R Frais is very fucking complex,
very
bro.
complex.
You feel me? I don't even fuck with labels, but you got to move like one. You got to think like one because that's who controls this shit. You feel me? So, you know, I'm coming like, all right, we're going to do it like this. Cole fucking comes out here, shoots the video, goes back to Chicago. So we just working. You feel me?
Is this pre-Kalani Dre Storm or this is after Kalani? This is after Kalani, right?
Yeah.
Cause we did the show at Rabbit Hole. Shout out, let's wow. Okay, we skipped a step. We forgot. We jumped in the bizzle and didn't talk about the 6 set. Oh God. Time, New Charlotte. It's like that was a
06 OD. That was a
that
thing.
was a 06 OD was a thing. It was a thing. So people, just so people for clarity, so they understand the Bizzle, the Bankroll Bird, the Phrase, the Grove. Like it's even before that. Even before that, because Bankroll Bird, Bird was. I'm not gonna say out of music, but he was chilling from music at that time. You know what I mean? But like this was like before that. Before he was chilling, when he was Hitman, like I got the hooks. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas don't understand. Like yo, literally, like Bankroll Bird was our T-Pain out here. Like he had the hooks. You know what I mean? The bitches on the east, like it was up. Like you know what I mean? So that's why
he was doing that shit.
Oh no, for real. Like legit.
Definitely.
Like really. No,
You
I'm
had a
talking,
strong
bro.
run.
Every girl I went to middle school with was a fan of Bankroll Bird, bro.
You had a
Like
strong
literally, bro. Like on a different tip. Like
It's
that's a
funny
whole
too
nother
because
episode.
I only know Bird because of, we had a mutual friend buying drugs, street shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
for sure.
So you feel me?
For sure.
You feel me? It's crazy. Supermodel shit. If you know, you know. I ain't gonna say nothing. This ain't about no clout shit. We just keeping it real and giving people the timeline.
Giving people man, break it down for them to pick it up.
Yeah, you feel me? If you know you was around, you can place it.
Oh,
you feel me?
Yeah.
So, you know, Shorty introduced me to Bird on some shit.
Okay.
Whoop-de-whoop, we moving around. Yeah, you feel me?
Out of
Yeah,
you know
it turned into something nice, you feel me? And Miss Amy's house was there to, you know, structure that.
Right.
She gave us a place to be at.
I tell you, the dojo is important, bro.
The dojo was very detrimental.
Oh man.
To you feel me?
Right.
You had to come through there at least once.
At
if
least
you was somebody.
Like,
bro, I feel like we could do like 2 interviews with you, nigga. I feel like
it's serious.
I feel like it's so much, and I'm gonna probably leave here, and I'm gonna be driving. I'm gonna be like, damn,
I'm gonna be
we ain't
thinking
talking about
shit.
this. We ain't talking about that.
No cap. Just because it's like it's so much. Like it's to a point where it's like you say, you just kind of keep different phases, different phases of the game. Like and like going when 6 Set had the post Cole Bennett, what do you feel like? Because we transitioned, like you said, out of blog era. There's no more blogs.
Yeah.
Cole Bennett really, Lyrical Lemonade is like one of the last, like.
Yeah, exactly. It was
even Hefe is a blogger, former journalist, and tells me like, yo, bro, that shit's dead, bro. Like, yo,
it just because it just became a thing that people want to just connect. If they can't connect directly to the artist and see it for themselves, fuck with a publication. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Right. It's the new age.
It is. I say
age.
like once streaming started being ushered in, that's when like blog era. Like,
yeah, exactly. Because you got
the transition.
You feel me? Like playlisting is now the new blogs.
Right. Exactly.
You want your shit to pop, put it on a playlist. That's
Right. So post. Let's say even with 6 Set, you got 6 Set rolling, everything going. You got Eli, you got Fendi, you got John, you got J Storm. We got Rabbit Hole, OG, 06 OD.
Yeah.
We got like internet going viral. That's when shit was the funny. Like when going viral was a thing, niggas was going viral.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
it was that. So how did that turn into more of a focused edge? I would say, because we gonna have to go into the album, post South by like that.
Yeah.
That time.
I mean, really,
that time
what
frame.
it was is just tables turn, bridges burn. You live and you learn. That's just all that was. The whole situation. You feel me? Like it ain't no hate in my heart for nobody. At the time, we might have had words, but now we, it is what it is. You feel me? It happened. It spilled milk. You feel me? I know niggas wish they could go back and take back the things they said, and so do I. But we can't. We just move forward. You feel me? And so when that, you start shedding your feathers, the phoenix turns to ash. He has to rise again. So you feel me? I just had to shed my feathers. You feel me? It wasn't even nothing personal with anybody. It was just everything. Everything was fucked. I was fucked. The game was fucked. The gang was fucked. You feel me? You only as strong as your weakest link. That's what that is. You feel me? So, unfortunately, I caught myself in a place where I just had to just change. You feel me? Because change is good. People be afraid of change.
That's a fact.
But change is the shit. Like, for real,
I think I remember around that time, even before you started making that album, that was you going out to the West Coast. It's like, yo, I'm about to just go out here.
Yeah, and I was just kicking it, linking up with different creatives. I had linked up with Shane Gonzalez from Midnight Studios. You feel me? That's a really good friend of mine.
Shout out Shane.
Yeah, kicking it with Ian, Cardi, my homie D, a few other colorful characters, just on that LA shit. It was dope. Like, it was always it was like Entourage, but niggas. You feel me? It was like the Negro Entourage, no cap. Like, for real. It was hard though, you feel me? Like, it was a great time be alive, for real. Shit was crazy.
So how'd you meet how'd you meet Tez and Germ and kind of talk about like how you started meeting like these different creatives that took a liking to everything you had going on?
So shit, as the Phoenix rises, he must turn to ash again. And it was just, you feel me? Had to cool down. And I started to be on my, really, instead of reaching outward, let's reach inside. See what's really good, you feel me? So then that's when I met Tez over there at Gabe's crib, just couch surfing, regular LA shit at the time, you feel me?
Because he was modeling and doing
and he was with on his TikTok, not TikTok, but Vine. That Vine shit. He was on his Vine wave. And you feel me? We were just brushing shoulders, but we was always cool. And then when he found out we was mutually from Charlotte, it just made the connection even better, So, that, and then, just really that skeleton of developing relationships and shit like that. That's just how it went with pretty much everybody, you feel me?
That's wild.
Yeah, just brushing shoulders, but genuinely like being around each other, seeing eye to eye, like-minded individuals, school shit.
Right.
You feel me?
Right. Would you feel that, like, being in L.A. had its, pros and cons to the situation?
Well, yeah, because right before I met Germ, I was basically dating this chick, and I had cheated on her. We was going through some shit. She basically, put me out.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fucked.
It was
so Grasso's like, yo, come to Encino. You my brother. Like, you good. Don't worry about this shit. Slide. You feel me? I literally had nowhere to go. I was just in L.A. fucked, stuck. And Grasso was like, come to Encino. And that's when he introduced me to Fat Nick. Yeah,
okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
And, Fat Nick literally took me in like a little brother.
Wow.
You feel me? Like, come on through. Like, it's love here. You feel me? So then, I meet Germ. His dusty ass laying on the couch. We the only two niggas in the crib. You feel me? It's a bunch of Spanish niggas, white niggas. So me and Germ, we just kicked it. You feel me? Kicking it on the couch. And Nick always said it. He was like, you remind me of Germ so much, but you nicer than him. Like, you the good version of Germ. He the evil version of you. You feel me? So I was like, shit, who is this nigga? You feel me? So then we met, and he literally was just like, what's up, nigga? You feel me?
Right.
And then we just,
And you met him before NAR? Or?
Yeah, before NAR.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, but it was all around the same time. A lot of people in LA, you might know the name Trapzilla.
Okay.
So we used to be at Trapzilla crib. Trapzilla crib was like the hub for Florida niggas, Southern niggas,
like the Pooh
in LA.
Knicks,
Yeah,
whole,
the shit. Really, everybody, bro. Wi-Fi's funeral
Brady,
was there.
All of them. Brady.
Yeah, Brady was there. Yeah. Everybody was there. It was like a group home for SoundCloud group home. That ass.
No
Shout
cap.
out to Trapzilla. He held us down until he couldn't hold us down no more. You feel me? He was a real nigga. I still talk to Trap here and there. He's a good dude.
That's hard.
You feel me?
That's hard.
Hey, man, so it just seemed like you ran into a whole bunch of good people in LA.
I think that's what it was.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you good, bro.
Basically, yeah, we had Trap's crib, you know, rocking out. That's where I met Shakewell. That's where I met Nar. You know, we was just backroom boys. You feel me?
And then that kind of, you have I really want you to, before we wrap up, I definitely want you to talk about your relationship with Zach from FTP.
Okay.
Kind of talk about how did you meet Zach? How did you become, like, you very, very embraced with the FTP family. Kind of talk about that and elaborate on that.
So once me and Germ became cool, like really cool, like I was basically staying on Germ couch all the time. I had just got my apartment literally up the street from Germ crib, but we was so tight I wouldn't even go home. Literally, who the hell is Carlo? That was my roommate. That's who
Carlo was your roommate.
Yes.
Okay, that
so,
okay.
So before that, I was just moving around, couch surfing.
Okay.
And my homie Lil Aaron, bro, everybody is involved in this shit.
Right.
This is like literally everybody. Lil Aaron literally takes me in, yo, bro, come to my crib, you good. Like, don't trip, you feel me? Like, real shit, like, you know what I'm saying? And then Gabe's little brother was there, Cyberspace. So that gave me the ultimate, you know, like, all right, Gabe little brother gonna vouch for him, he gotta be a good dude. Because we don't fuck around no weirdos, you feel me? Right. So Aaron brought me in, open heart. You know what I'm saying? Come in, you good. Right. You feel me? I'm crashing in the homie YB. Not our YB, but West Coast YB. YB the Lurk. I'm crashing on bro floor. You feel me? Real shit.
Real shit.
So then once I, you know, get my shit going together, you know what I'm saying? One day, I didn't even know Carlo like that. This nigga comes up to me. He's like, yo, where you living at right now? I was like, in hell.
Hey, you said that off your mind.
He was like, shit, bro, I need a roommate. Come through. So I'm like, shit, what you want? He was like, shit, not that much. Just come through. So I'm like, shit, fuck it. We out. We in the valley with it. My homies, I'm already linking with niggas in the valley. So it's like, fuck it. I'm in the valley now. Right. You feel me? So then, who the hell is Carlo? Me and him, we sharing the crib. It was cool. It was lit. So then, Jerm was staying down the street. So it just solidified that friendship with me and Jerm.
Wow.
You feel me? Jerm introduces me to Nar. You feel me? We down south niggas in LA.
Right.
You feel me? So we the southern gang. You feel me? We holding each other down.
Because Jerm and Nar from Atlanta, right?
Exactly. Yeah. You feel me? And then when I told Jerm, I'm like, man, I was born in Atlanta. He was like, you need to rep the A, nigga. Because he seen my passport, and my passport said Atlanta, Georgia. He was like, what the fuck? Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I was born there. He was like, nah. And I'm like, nah, I can't. It's too far gone. Like, I ain't that type of person.
Right.
But he fucked with me still because he knew I was solid. You feel me?
Right.
So, fucking, you know, me.
So, at that time, this was before Carlo got the whole baby face, all that, before the whole Detroit scene.
I was not even on no Soulja Boy shit. I was the first rapper that Carlo made a beat for.
Oh, wow.
But it was lit because we was living together, so it was like jumping jacks. It was like push-ups in the morning.
Right.
You feel me? It was like,
normal
let's go
shit.
And make a song. Let's make a song. Let's make a song. Let's make a song. He crafted that Detroit flow that people say I got. He helped me craft that. You feel me?
Okay.
It was really me being on some ghetto West Coast shit. But I'm from the South, so I'm going to talk crazy on the track. And I'm doing this. And I ain't want to be taking no Compton slang or no, you know what I'm saying? All the homies and this and that. Because I fucked with it, but I'm not from there, so I'm not taking these niggas' culture. Right. But I definitely applied it in my vibe. You feel me?
Right.
From being there, by this time I'm 2 years in living in LA, or a year and a half. You feel me? So me and Carlo developed that. You feel me?
When I be hearing that goddamn on Vezo, I heard that shit on Vezo shit. Who the hell is Carlo? I said, yo, this nigga really, that shit is crazy.
Yeah, you feel me? So we running that, Gerb. You feel me? And you know, it was a great time. I didn't even really drop any of the music yet, but it's so much music me and Carlo made.
Oh wow!
That got me into that mode of like, all right, this how I'm coming. So the
couple songs you did drop, that was just a little.
Yeah, just a little. Okay, you know, we was trying shit out. You feel me?
Okay.
And then so also too, I was working with this producer, Diego, and his brother Andreas.
Is that Diego on the beat?
No. He was hey Diego. He's actually passed. R.I.P.
Oh,
Diego. Yeah, he. You know, and so I'm working with these West Coast producers, getting this West Coast flow, but I'm still keeping my East Coast punch bars. I ain't even know nothing about Detroit flows or anything like that. Real shit. And it's crazy because as I got better at it, my homie Clam, who I kick it with in LA all the time, like cool ass fool, he shows me Rio's music.
Okay.
I'm already like maybe 30 songs in with this hard, heavy hitting flow, these punch bars and shit. So I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I'm making music that sounds like something that I never even heard. You feel me? It's crazy to me.
I feel you. Cause I relate because somebody told me my art looked like somebody I had never researched or known or anything like that.
Yeah.
And it make you feel a type of way because you be like, bruh. And I even asked you about it. I'm like, yo, bruh, the Detroit shit. He was like, bruh, I'm not even on that. And I didn't understand it at the time.
It's crazy.
But now I get it. What you're saying. Okay, that makes sense.
So I had, Carlos from Michigan.
Okay.
Over there. Grand Rapids, right across the street from Detroit.
Okay.
So, he giving me that sound, and I'm just rapping on it, trying to keep up with the pace, but still be me. And it just sounded good. It made me feel like I was really covering ground, you feel me? So, you feel me? I'm just making good music. Really just honing the skills, you feel me? I'm going into making curse type shit, basically.
Okay.
You feel me? So we just working. And I came up with this vibe, you feel me? I ain't even gonna lie to you. Jerm was on my ass about it. Like, boy, what you doing? Like, once he heard that it was a scene of that, it was like, don't tell me you finna. I'm like, nah, I'm not running off on shit. You feel me? So Jerm kind of put these niggas bigger than you. You need to hone it more back to the South. You feel me? So that's where I have this sound that I have. You feel me? But yeah, you feel me? And then Jerm, like, that's big bro for real. Like, you really like helped me out a lot, introduced me to Nar. Nar took me to Germany with him, and you feel me? And Jerm was there, you feel me? I was the opener, and my first overseas shows, and people interacting with these kids, a whole new fan base that I would never be able to tap into. For
so
real.
it's like a whole new.
So Nar rising to Phoenix again. You feel me? So now I'm on my overseas shit. Gave me a whole new vibe. Niggas
whole
like,
new vibe.
Damn, this nigga overseas.
And he's a skater, so he's
you feel me?
Like
it was good. You
right.
feel me? Like Nar, that's best bro forever. You feel me?
Sure.
And Nar is a crazy artist. You feel me? Jerm is a crazy artist too. You feel me? So just being around them two niggas is like, all right, you see where you want to go with it a little bit. You feel me? Without actually adapting or taking somebody's sound or anything, but just show you like, all right, this how you supposed to do it. You feel me? So I get with these niggas, we rocking out. You feel me? And then Jerm introduced me to Zach. Same vibe. Just took me in like family for real. Like real shit. Got that shit tatted. Like I ain't the type nigga. You feel me? Like I don't get shit put on me because you feel me? Like it's love there. You feel me? So Zach really be holding me down for real. Zach done introduced me to motherfuckers that I didn't even think I would even be around. You feel me?
I feel you.
Zach's crazy.
You done met a lot of good people along your journey, bro.
Yeah, man, for real, bro. And it's just good energy, like for real. And that's why I always just keep spreading it. You feel me? Because I see how it's coming to me. If I was to gatekeep this type of frequency, you an idiot.
Right.
It's gonna go away instantly.
That's a fact.
You feel me? You cut your blessings being weird. So don't be weird. So I always, look out for motherfuckers.
I think like it kind of shows. At this point, you kind of in a different vibe. I'm kind of interested what the next project's about to sound like, because you started kind of coming back home a little bit more. Like, not too long ago. These last few months, and we got in the studio. I've been working on my DJ album. Yeah, and we got in the studio, bruh, and everybody was there. Shout out my nigga Joel. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Kumar was in there. Got
the gang, my family, my brothers.
Everybody was in there, and it was like, and it's serious when Joel there. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, cause and Joel was like one of the first niggas walking in. He's like, "Yo, what's up, Paulie?" Yeah, my nigga he was like, "Yo, Oak, you about to do something for the album? Word? All right, Bella, yeah, I gotta hear this. I gotta see this." You know what I'm saying? And it's like they really sat down because I feel like we were able to bring out an element. You know what I'm saying? We were able to kind of channel. We were able to take our youth, take our experience, and kind of bring it to some polished shit. You know what I mean? And it like, the record is like, it's one of my favorite records on the album. It's one of the best on the album. You know what I'm saying? And we got to get a video for it ASAP. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I brought that 1500 back out of him. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like, I really brought that Monte Carlo oak back out. You know what I mean? Like, it's different energy.
Album sound.
Sound. Like, for real, I'm talking like everybody that's heard the record has been like, yo, wait, that's Oak. I played it for Jay one time. We was coming back from the country. Nigga talking about, bro, wait, that Oak, bro?
Right.
Oh, shit. Nigga, he said, man, that shit up there with What Up, Babe. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the album got them thumpers on it. You know what I'm saying?
I got music with Elevator, too. For real.
What?
Yeah, I got some tracks with bro.
Oh, that's hard.
They in the cut. I want to drop them,
Bro, what's up with all the music? What's the deal?
I'm a hoarder. I'm a music hoarder.
That's a fact.
What's next for you?
We working on Curse, too.
Okay.
That's like the biggest thing that I'm going to probably drop. Yeah, for real.
Curse 1.5 got thrown away. I don't know why.
Because we not half-stepping. You feel me?
Like,
we coming full.
I'm talking about, bro, this nigga, he really is an A&R, bro. This man had a whole
yeah, I literally gave him the project.
Bro, like, gave me the project. Like, he had a whole A&R, like, bro, I want you to listen to this, sit with this, create it, come back. Yeah. We had a group chat, like, a whole thing. You know what I mean? And he's like, one day, he's like, yeah, we're going to throw it away.
Yeah, it was
I'm
just...
like, what the fuck?
I wanted to go different, you know? Because music is art. Art is all perspective. Right. And it all ties together in a certain type of way. But from the artist to the consumer, I want to know that I put my best foot forward. So if it's 8 tracks and all 8 ain't doing what I want them to do, I'll probably scrap them and go back and make more music. You can make a song 3-4 times. I'll sometimes, I don't do it often, but sometimes I'll grab like a crazy bar out of a hook. Out of a verse and turn it into a hook. You feel me? And then I'll take that verse and I'll fuck with that enough. And then now that verse is, all right. That hook is like, okay, bet. This is the song now. Okay, cool. So now let me reattach a new verse to it, a new sound. Or fuck it. I'll take a whole song that I recorded already and record it on a whole nother beat. You feel me? Because that's what artists do. You know, you're supposed to just keep working. Like, the song is never done. If I drop some shit in my mind, it wasn't done, but it was done enough. You feel me? But in my heart, and I hate that shit too, because
the mind of a perfectionist.
You can be your biggest fucking enemy in the booth. Like, did I just say that? Fuck this shit. Do it again. You feel me? And that's why, you feel me? Like, it's just...
Man, I think Hefe hit it on the head, man. We need a part 2 in LA, man.
For sure, we're going to do that one, man.
Because it's a lot of things that did not get discussed, and I just had that moment just now, and it's just like, but we got to wrap it up.
Nah, for shit show. It's good. It's love.
We got to fucking wrap it up, man. It's been such a great episode, man. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate y'all having me, man.
Absolutely.
We appreciate you coming through, my nigga.
We appreciate it.
This is a legendary episode, my
Yes,
nigga.
sir. Before we go, again, I want you to tap in, let the people know what's going on, what's next. What's the plan? And before we go, we got to shout out Street Commerce because this is also a branch.
Thank y'all for letting us hold it down. Shout out my man Clint
shout
back
my nigga
there.
Clint,
You know what I'm saying?
always, you know what I'm saying? That's another group of young, fast creatives that's out here going crazy that I met through Booth and Oak. You know what I'm saying? It kind of talk about real quick on the way out. Little shout out for Street Commerce. Let niggas know what's going on.
Hey, listen. If you don't know about Street Commerce, you're shitting on yourself. That's all I'm going to say. You feel me?
Taking a load off.
From Street Commerce all the way down to Frying Britches. It's a solid family. I ain't going to say it's a team. I ain't going to say it's a collective. That's a family, bro.
That's a solid
for
family.
real. You feel me? And I always tell them, bro, I'm blessed to know these niggas.
That's a fact.
And nigga, the truth.
Yeah, I'm saying, hey, and shout out to that legendary photo of Clint, Mama Love, and my nigga Oak, man. My nigga Oak had the goddamn Saches on with the ear.
You feel me? Big money round. You feel me?
Hey, man, part
money
2 in L.A.,
shit.
man.
Real
Part
money
2 in L.A.
You feel me?
Part
Real
2
money
in
click
L.A.,
shit.
man. It's been another great day, man. Street Commerce, we downtown. Shout out Mick Jagger, you know what I'm saying? My swagger. Yeah, we checking out.